The turrets that we've been seeing going up for Assem for two reasons. One, it helps against the Void Rays. Two, it's been helping a lot already against the DTs. And that's just a beautiful, beautiful thing, especially when you're down 4-0 in a tournament. So, White Ra's got his Expo up and running over here. It looks like he's got a couple of probes not doing, well, at least one probe not doing anything, but he's going to send it to the mineral field at this point. And, uh-oh, we got a bad rally point over here, guys. That's unfortunate. We'll have to see if he catches that one later or not, but that's always annoying. Looks like Void Rays are going out again to do some scouting. I don't think no, he doesn't know about it yet, but he is going to take out the units at the Xel'Naga Watchtower. But Assem, he's got a lot of units coming down to reinforce over here, so he'll be able to defend this without much of an issue. He does make a planetary fortress at the expansion. This I like, and uh-oh, Void Rays getting caught out with their pants down. Oh, that's unfortunate. But they're going to be able to get away, and he doesn't actually lose anything, just taking some heavy hits. And we can see how much better this Mass Marine Marauder defense is working compared to the Thor defense that he continued to try. It looks like Assem is going to go for a little bit of a scout here with his factory, see what's going on. He's going to scout out, or at least a couple cannons. No, he does see the Nexus. Going to try to run away, but it would appear that he'll probably lose that factory. But I don't think, I don't think it's going to matter, as he's already got 4 Stargates up. Holy crap, when did he decide to do that? And a 5th one going up on top of it all. Wow, not bad. And it looks like he's going mass Banshees here. No, he's got Vikings as well, so he's going to split it pretty evenly so far anyway, between Vikings and Banshees. He's actually making a reactor core, so he'll be able to pump out double the Vikings out of this one at a time, and 3 Banshees, maybe 4 at a time. We'll have to see if he puts a reactor core on this new starport or what. And I like how he's got all tech labs up on this mass barracks setup. So 5 racks, 5 starport build coming from Assem. And you know what? He's in pretty good shape. Going back to the army count, we can see that they're still really even. Looks like White Ra barely up a little bit. White Ra trying to get a base up over here. Doesn't look like Assem's going to let that happen. Assem making sure that he is on top of the base hunting this game. And White Ra actually may be having a little bit of trouble getting up another base because, you know, Assem, well, I wouldn't say he's got map control per se, but he does have control of his Xel'Naga tower, and I don't know why, but White Ra is not taking control of this one, and I think that would be really helpful if he just put a probe at each one to help scout out what's going on. He does have a DT back out on the field once again to try to incur as much damage as possible. It does have 1 kill. Looks like it's going to get another SCV. And that SCV is going to scout exactly what Assem wanted to know, and that is that he's right away remaking this expansion. Well, I'm sorry. I forgot. I know since I've done the commentaries, I know that I can't say White Ra is from the Ukraine. He's from Ukraine. I can't believe how upset people got about that. I don't think anyone really got that upset. But it looks like the DT from Ukraine is going down, and White Ra is going to lose his base once again. So Assem doing a really good job of denying multiple bases from White Ra from going up. And they're even in bases. Now that's key because obviously going forward, Assem, he's going to have a little bit of an advantage with all the mules in terms of minerals. You can see it. He's already up like 400. That's probably in part due to these probes not mining at all. And you can see that he doesn't have that good a saturation because of that at the high yield. But still, White Ra is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Oh, and wow, look at this. We have all the Vikings coming in. They're taking out the Void Rays. I almost missed it. A lot of units out of the field. Oh, and he scans and he takes down the Observer. Beautiful job by Assem, making sure that he can use these Cloaked Banshees to his full ability here. Whoop, and I don't know how that happened, but it looks like he's doing a pretty good job of avoiding the storms. He's taking some damage. Oh, he loses a Banshee or 2, but really he's picking off a lot of units here. We can see that he's got 3 kills on one, 5, 6 on the other 2, and that is really something that Assem needs to be doing this game. He needs to turn it around, and you can see the White Ra is continuing to pump out Void Rays, actually, and I can't believe it, especially with all the Vikings out on the field. He's only going to have 1 Void Ray out, so really, what's he going to be able to do? It's a good question, actually. And we get a Corporal Banshee over here as he continues to take out a lot of Stalkers. 7 kills on that one. We got 3, 5, 6. Wow, so Assem is actually doing a really good job here. And oh no! Look at all the minerals that he's lost, and that's probably also in part due to oh wow. We got a mothership. I had to interrupt myself. We got a mothership out on the field, and I don't think this is going to work out well, especially if we see the Vikings brought over here. And look at that Vortex being used, sucking in some of the Marauders. But the mothership taking a lot of damage already from just some Marines. He's got nothing, no shield left, and those Vikings are going to be able to move in as soon as the Vortex is over. He's going to move in with them. There are no anti-air units, so if he just moves these Vikings, Assem, move the Vikings. You'd be able to take out this mothership, no problem. That mothership is down to half health. I can't believe that White Ra made a mothership of all things. He's got no energy to do anything, though, except for cloaking stuff. And it looks like, wow, look how fast that goes down to these Vikings. And not bad. This is turning out really well for Assem. And he may actually end up winning Game 5. Look at that, 14K in units lost for White Ra, and only 7K. Half of that you lost for Assem at this point. And just a beautiful, beautiful job over here. And look at this. Look at this Viking force. That is a lot. Oh, no, but they're not doing anything. They're getting stormed and taken out. Looks like they're going to survive. Also, we got a bunch of Zealots moving across the field, but they're not going to be able to do anything against this planetary fortress. Watch them just go down like it's the planetary fortress's job, which it is, by the way. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. And in the meantime, well, no, it looks like he brought back the Vikings and Banshees, so cleans that out with no problem whatsoever. Doesn't even have to repair the thing. And now he's going to be able to take out this base again, sending in the Banshees. Oh, no, he's going to lose a couple of them, but, or maybe not, actually. Looks like he's got enough where he can take them out. No, once again, he takes out the Observer, and that is going to be really, really difficult for White Ra to defend against, as now he can't see a whopping 11 or 9 Banshees. I guess I counted that one wrong, but he's not going to count. He's not going to see these 9 Banshees, and wow, he takes out all of the High Templar, and he's right next to the tech. He can take out all these tech buildings if he wants, and if he lands these Vikings, he can take out all the probes. Land them, Assem. Oh, there we go. Jumping down onto the ground, and that's going to clean this expansion up right quick for Assem. He's also going to take out all 3 big tech buildings here. He got the High Templar Archives, the Dark Shrine. He got the, whatever this thingy was called, the Citadel of Adun look-alike, and a Forge. Wow. Twilight Council. Twilight Council. I don't know why I can't remember the name of that. And I mean, he's got to have some wild amount of kills on some of these Banshees at this point, as he's doing a ridiculous amount of damage. And it looks like he's going to take out a Nexus on top of that. Wow. Nexus goes down. White Ra is on 2 bases mining. And Assem has taken the map. He's got 1, 2, 3. Well, we won't count that one. 4. Oh, nope, maybe not. And 5. He's going to have 5 bases mining, most likely, and he's clearing out all of these buildings that can actually make stuff for White Ra. So I gotta say, White Ra is definitely in a lot of trouble. He's got 2K minerals, and he better try to pump out as many Zealots as he can, as that's literally all he can make at this point is Zealots. And you can see that right here. Gonna throw down some cannons, and now we're seeing he's actually trying to get that cybernetics core back up. It looks like he took out the Nexus, or it was canceled, probably canceled, so White Ra could recoup the loss. And oh no! The buildings, they aren't getting chrono boosted. He's got full chrono boost energy at both the Nexus, Nexi, whatever, at both of his bases. And I gotta say, it looks like Assem is going to take a game. He is not going to let himself get shut out, and probably he's going to do his damnedest to get back into this game completely and go for the reverse sweep of a 5-0 victory. He'll have to bring it all the way to a Game 9 if he intends to win this. And just look at the amount of Banshees. Let's go to the unit tab. 24 Banshees, 16 Vikings, and a Raven, just to top things off. Wow. I mean, I gotta say, this is an awesome build we're seeing from Assem. A really gas-heavy build on top of that. But it's panning out really nice, and Assem is maxed out, and he is literally 2-to-1 advantage over the food count of White Ra, and White Ra making Phoenixes in desperation to try to save himself at this point. But I don't think it's going to matter as he comes in. It looks like he's going to send in some Marines to soften things up over here. It looks like they're going to cloak in, and if he can, he's going to take out 1. Is he going to get the other one? He gets 2 observers. There's still a 3rd one over here, and he looks like he's not going to get that last observer. That's unfortunate. Oh, he does! He gets the last observer, and that means White Ra has no ability to see what's going on here with the exception of these cannons, and that means Assem's going to be able to pick them apart. He's desperately trying to get a base up over here. But again, I think it's going to be a case of too little too late for White Ra. Very nicely countered. Finally, Assem learning how to counter against the Void Ray build, and doing it with style. Not only did he get Marauder Marine, he also got plenty of Banshees, plenty of Vikings, and really an overall very strong push. Going to finish out taking out the pylons and buildings over here, And I guess he's just going to start eliminating White Ra as best he can and basically make sure he stays onto one base. And now, oh no, if he takes out the last production facilities of White Ra, this is game over. White Ra is pushing in with a crap ton of Stalkers. It looks like he's got about 20 of them here. But it looks like this planetary fortress, if it gets repaired heavily, which it is, this is going to be really difficult for White Ra to take out, believe it or not. It looks like he tries to storm the SCVs in desperation, but I don't think it's going to happen for White Ra in this game. And looks like at the very least we're going to be going to a Game 6. And yeah, White Ra loses every single gateway. And GG coming from White Ra. Wow, hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's go on to Game 6. I'll see you guys there.